yesterday. 7 innings, 2 hits. Like, he was
Yeah.
incredible. Like, we literally went from Ryu to having a 4-headed monster. Like, in literally like half a season.
Okay. Chris, it's been a while, but the Jays are making major moves.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you mean by making. We already made the moves. The trade deadline's over, Daniel.
Yeah, but like,
We
why are you
haven't
gonna throw me off, man? Why are you gonna throw me off?
Well, we haven't recorded since, what is it, Sunday today. The trade deadline was Friday, so we were busy. We'll go with that, yeah.
Yeah, we had work and stuff. But what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the 450 channel. If you guys like what you see here, hit the subscribe button, drop a like as well, and yeah, come along for the ride. So, Chris, Jays major move. Well, I guess we'll go over both moves they made. The first one was a minor one on the trade deadline. They got Joakim Soria for two players to be named later.
I'm okay with that move, and if it's two
I think
players
it's a
to be
good
named
move.
later, yeah, exactly. We need bullpen help, and we got it. I guess. I mean, we got Brad Hand on Thursday, so that was good as well. So we got Joakim Soria Friday. I'm gonna say today, but Friday, so that's awesome. And I think him and Berrios landed into Toronto last night.
Yes, I think they're pitching this Sunday game, probably both of them. But Soria's a good move, veteran arm. You know, you need as much of those as you can. But the big thing is Jose Berrios we got for Austin Martin, our number 2 prospect, and Simeon with Richardson, our number 4 prospect.
Yeah, honestly, when I saw that, I was like, oh boy, doesn't seem like the best move. But then once I look at it, I see the stats of Woods, Richardson, and Martin in AA this year. I'm like, okay, it's kind of all right. But well, I want to know your thoughts, because I've explained my thoughts a couple times already.
I think the best way to describe this trade is you got to look at Berrios' age and what he's done in a normal year, I'm going to say, right? So don't count 2020, because that's I don't know. I don't want to call it not a year, but it's really a fraction of what a real baseball year is, right? Right now he's about subpar, maybe above average pitcher, which is fine. But 2019 he was lights out. 2018 he was lights out. He's 26 or something. He's already been a 2-time All-Star.
Yeah, actually, this year he's pitching the best out of any year he's ever
Oh, is
pitched
it
in the
this
MLB.
year's pitching the
It's
best?
been his
Okay,
best
then.
year, yeah. And I believe he's 3rd in strikeouts this season, and I think he's got like a mid-3 ERA, which is pretty solid. Can't get wrong with that. So
No. And I think you got to remember too, he's young. I think I say he's 26, 27.
he just turned 27.
He just turned 27.
Yeah.
We have him for a year and a half, which is the only scary thing. But if we can re-sign Berrios, oh my God, this rotation is going to be disgusting. Because if you re-sign Berrios, they'll have. I'm not even going to count Ryu, because Ryu's contract's going to come up, but Berrios.
They'll come up at the same time, won't they?
Yeah, they'll come up at the same
Berrios
time, probably. So
yeah,
Ryu,
okay.
also, sure, Berrios, Robbie Ray, Alex Manoah, Nate Pearson.
We'll have one
We
more
have
year
Adam
of Ryu after
Kloffenstein.
that, actually.
Yeah, we have Adam Kloffenstein in the minors, Joey Murray. Like, this Jays rotation is going to be something special soon.
I agree, for sure. I mean, it already is quite special. Like, we have Robbie Ray popping off this year. Ryu's doing pretty good. Manoah was outstanding yesterday. 7 innings, 2 hits. Like, he was incredible. Like, we literally went from Ryu to having a 4-headed monster. Like, in literally like half a season.
Okay. Maybe not a 4-headed monster,
Well,
but
Ryu, Ray, Mats, Berrios.
a really, really solid 4, I will call it.
Yeah,
A 4-headed
for
monster
sure.
is what the Dodgers have over there with Bueller, Scherzer, Kershaw, and
Okay, that's like a 6-headed monster. Come on.
like that's a 4-headed
Yeah.
monster. We have a solid 4 starting.
I'd say at least a 3-headed monster now.
Okay, I will give you
Yeah.
that. I will give you a 3-headed monster.
Yeah, it's
but
not the best
this-
3-headed monster, but it's there.
Yeah, but this move, I get a lot of people are sad and upset that people are thinking we overpaid. Yes, I guess so, maybe, but if we re-sign Berrios, I don't think it's an overpay at all. Like, you gotta remember, you have to trade prospects for bona fide stars if you're gonna trade them, and
Exactly.
Berrios is a bona fide star.
And the thing is that who knows? Martin and Woods Richardson, they might not even pan out. Like, you remember in 2015, we traded away Daniel Norris and I think Matthew Boyd for David Price.
Yeah.
And they were like our 1 and 2, maybe 2 and 3 prospects in our system. And look what happened. Boyd he's all right. But then
They're average pitchers. That's what they
exactly.
are. They're
And
average
then
pitchers.
Yeah, and then Daniel Norris is a long reliever now, pretty much for I think the Brewers. He got traded to, and then we traded some other dude for Tulowitzki and Jose Reyes, and that guy just completely sucked. So it's like you don't know what's gonna happen with these prospects.
Exactly. It's such a gamble. I get they have a lot of potential, and I hope they do well. I want to see them do well, obviously.
Of course.
But as from a business move, I think it's a good move because if they didn't make this move, then that Brad Hand move they made, the Adam Simber move, the Trevor Richards move, all of that goes to waste.
Yeah,
You're
for
not
sure.
going to go anywhere in the playoffs,
The thing,
let alone get to the playoffs without another ace.
I think we could get to the playoffs now. Like, what do you think about that? Because I think it's a
I,
possibility.
It's a very good possibility. We're what, 4 games back in the wild card? I don't think we're winning the division. I think that's pretty. We have to go on an absolute tear.
Well, the Red Sox are cooling off a little bit. The Rays are doing pretty good now, except they don't have any starters, so I don't know how they're going to
Yeah,
fare. But I mean, I think the division's open. The Yankees made some big moves this trade deadline for Rizzo
they
and
really did.
Joey Gallo.
I think
So
I think at least a wild card. We have. I was counting with my dad, like 12 games against the Orioles still.
we have
Like
all our
6 games
against
against
the Tigers,
Seattle.
the Tigers.
4 games against Oakland, which is like crucial games considering they're ahead of us.
Yeah, I think we also have a double. We have two double headers in the next couple weeks, so I
Yeah,
think
like
those are important as well. And
this next 2 weeks
yeah.
is going to be really important for the Jays.
And the thing is, we're home now. We're at the Rogers Center. We're playing at home. The next series against the Red Sox. We're playing
Yes.
that at Rogers Center. So finally, we have home field advantage for the first time in like 600 and whatever 7 days I think it was. So
Something like that.
something like that. Yeah, I'm excited for that. And what do you think of like our chances for next year as well? Because I know Brios we have next year. Hand he's a free agent at the end of this year, but then we have Simber and Richards. They're all controllable till the end of next year as well. So what do you think about that? Like we kind of dabbled into the rental market just for one guy, but everybody else is like controllable.
I think, how do I want to put this? Like, I think what Atkins and Shapiro did was kind of smart. They didn't go after. Of course, we all wanted Max Scherzer, right?
I wanted
Like,
him so bad.
it's Max Scherzer. I get it.
Yeah.
But there's no way Scherzer would have re-signed.
Hmm.
And then you would have given up all that for what, 1 year? At least for Brios, you have another year with him. Adam Simber's a really good pitcher, and he's got what, 2 more years of control. Same with Trevor
Something
Richards.
like that. Yeah, it's really good.
These are smart moves, and these guys are going to help your bullpen out in the future. And now hopefully you go into the free agency and just sign maybe 1 or 2 pen guys again, like a
Yeah.
big name guy, big impact guy like Kirby Yates was supposed to be, but he unfortunately got injured. But something along those lines,
For
right?
sure.
So
Yeah. I mean,
I want to
obviously
ask you, Chris.
I want to say one more thing. Like, obviously,
Yeah,
the
go
big,
ahead.
the big bullpen splash probably would have been Kimbrel, especially Richards, because they have like 1 to 3 more years of control left. But I mean, Brad Hand is good enough because we can throw him in the 8th inning because we got Romano in the 9th. So
And he's a lefty.
exactly,
We
yeah, I was
needed
about to
another
say that.
like our lefties were Tim Meza, who's been phenomenal lately.
Mhm.
Rookie, he's more of a long relief kind of guy.
He's been shaky recently.
He's been shaky. And we had Tyler Sacedo, but Tyler Sacedo I don't think is going to make the playoff roster if we get to the playoffs. But Brad Hand is a legit lefty.
He is not one of the most clutch pitchers I've ever seen in my life, but he can get you to the playoffs, which is something that you
Yes.
need.
And I wanted to ask one more thing, Chris, before we wrap this up here.
Sure.
What do you expect from Barrios coming in to the Jays? He's apparently rumored supposed to start today,
He is starting today. It
the
was confirmed.
26th
Yep.
or 25th, right? So I don't know. Is he
20
so it's
Is it
confirmed?
the 25th? It's the 1st of August. What are you looking at?
That's the 1st of August? Oh.
Yeah, I gotta change my calendar actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
I haven't changed my calendar, but yeah,
The
okay.
25th,
The
yeah.
1st of August. What do
Yeah.
you expect for him with what the month and a half left of baseball?
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he performs as well as, when we picked up Taiwan Walker last year? I think he could do
Yes.
something like that. He's coming into Toronto. Everybody's hyped up right now. I feel like he'll just have all those emotions and everything. And then in the offseason, we will re-sign him and pick him up for a couple years. I think, like, what if we were to re-sign him? What contract do you think we'd give him?
Well, it'd be an extension, not a re-sign, because we do have him for next year.
That's true, yeah, we'd sign
But
him, yeah, to an extent.
He's gonna want at least 5 years, I would say, and he's gonna want. I'd say probably close to a Zach Wheeler deal,
Well,
where
like,
it's
what do you
5
got,
years,
5 years, 100?
20 million a year roughly, which averages out to 100 million in total.
Yeah, I was hearing people talk about like giving Barrios the exact same deal we gave Ryu, but I'm like, we also got to give that exact same deal to Robbie Ray. So
Yeah,
I mean,
I think Ray you can go a little bit shorter and a little bit less.
You think so?
So
Okay.
I think maybe I would say let's say you put what's Ryu's deal? It's like
For
418, right?
80 year or that's 4 years,
4
80
years,
mil,
80
so
million.
20 mil a year. Yeah,
All right, so let's say we give Barrios that,
I'd be
right?
okay with that. He'll be
I
what,
think you can
32?
get away with Ray giving him 15 a year, like 12 a year, something along those
I think
lines.
that's a little cheap if you ask me. I'd
But
give
you could do
probably
something
18, 19,
like
20 mil for Robbie Ray because he's been elite this year.
really.
Hmm.
See, you could throw in stuff like a player option, which obviously is you can drive the price down a little bit.
Hmm. Hmm. Makes sense.
So I think it depends on one how he does, two if he likes Pete Walker, which I
I
already know
mean,
Robbie Ray does.
Robbie
So
Ray loves P. Walker, so.
hopefully Barrios is the same thing.
And I think Barrios
And
will love Toronto as well. I gotta say,
I think so. I heard he's
everybody.
really good friends with Vladdy, so
Oh, nice. I mean, I heard I'm heard he's happy he's not pitching against him now, so that's good.
I heard he's really good friends with Vladdy, so like
It's a
pretty much
Spanish
everyone loves
connection.
Vladdy.
Yeah,
So
that's true. Everybody's friends with Vladdy.
I expect high strikeouts from Barrios. Hopefully he tears it up. I think that's about it, Chris. Unless you have anything else to say here.
No, I got nothing else to say. I mean, what do you think? Jays took the dub in this trade, or you think they took the L in this trade?
I think it's a W.
Me too.
I think it's a W. Unless we if we resign him, it's or extend him, it's a W. If we make the playoffs, it's a W. If we don't make the playoffs,
And we
then
don't
it's an
resign
L.
him. Yeah, it's an L.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah,
It's
cool.
very simple.
Yeah, so I guess
Let us know what you guys think down below. W, L, or N. N means neutral. That you have no opinion on it. And yeah, we'll see you guys all next time.
yeah. Goodbye, everybody.